Alright, so welcome back to us, and we're doing some stuff today. What stuff are we doing? We're opening things, because we have some stuff.
Yay.
So, let me flip this around. False
now
alarm.
we're flipped around.
So, we have decided, for the purposes of like actually going places, in case we like recorded a bunch of video, that we would get ourselves a laptop for editing.
Plus the editor is going stateside for a little over a month in the fall.
She's going home to visit some family or something.
Yeah. So the editor may need to edit on the fly instead of being at the big computer you built for me.
Right.
Right.
So we decided to get one of these.
Which, if you know Chuck, you should be like, why would Chuck get a MacBook? It's an Apple product.
Yeah, there's a little known thing. I do not generally care for Mac products.
But tell us why you chose this as the laptop.
Well, this one is the M1 Mac Air, so it's not using the Intel processor. And these, I've heard, are actually supposed to be fairly good.
Okay.
And honestly, it was more for size and maneuverability than anything else.
Well, let's get to opening.
Let's get to opening.
I think you've already taken the plastic wrap off of this one. Let's watch Melissa struggle opening boxes. Who said that was an interesting video?
Yay!
I can open a box, and there is a laptop, but I'm going to do this number because it makes my life easier. Because screw all that. All right, so there's clearly a power
charger.
cable.
And if I remember correctly, I believe this is... Oh, hold on. Well, there's a cable, but that's got a plug on each end. For some reason, I thought the plug was magnetic, but apparently I'm wrong.
There's that fanciness.
Yes.
It's very thin.
Yeah. Also, we got this to go with Melissa's stuff because she also has an iPad and like an Apple Watch or something.
Yeah. No, I've got a Fitbit watch.
Oh, you got a Fitbit watch. Well,
Yeah.
I wonder what I was thinking.
I don't know. I just have the iPad and I've got some iPods of various genre.
Well, so she's got more stuff in the Apple domain than I ever will.
I know. I'm wondering when I travel how they're going to feel about me traveling with an iPad and a camera, a phone, and a laptop.
Use English as the language.
They'll just think you're technologically advanced.
She speaks to me.
It's talking to me.
All right. I want to use English as the main language because it's the main language I know.
Do they have Southern? I don't think we're worried about accessibility stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of Wi-Fi in there. You probably want the N.
Can you do me a favor? There is a mouse in the one of the left-hand drawers over there. I would prefer to have my mouse than use this. We can grab that.
All right, so it took a minute, but we are finally at a desktop.
Yay!
Yay! We had to plug the cable in, which is a pain because Apple has the worst cables.
Well, they're on the C thing now, but it's like a C, like a full C.
Well,
so each end is C now, and so if you go to try and plug it into something else, you are,
well,
good luck.
Somehow they managed to make a cable that can tangle up on itself endlessly.
It's also crunchy. Like it made crunchy noises when I was
it's very
rigid.
Very textury and sticky and gets tangled on itself easily.
The sucky thing is that if you go most places nowadays, they have like these. Like they usually have something you can stick this in that you can charge it. They do not have a C port for you to charge stuff in. Thanks so much.
That's one of the things I've always hated about Apple is they keep changing their stupid plugs.
So now I'm going to have to find a charger that has a C port.
Speaking of which, first thing to open.
First thing to open. All right.
So this is a little adapter thing that I ordered off our good friends at Amazon. It's from Anker, who seem to make some pretty good cables.
Aha! So I was really upset when Chuck brought me my mouse because... Why was that upset, Chuck?
Because there was no place to plug it in because it needed USB.
But now...
So this is a little dock. It plugs into both of the Thunderbolt ports.
Let's do that.
And on the other side here, it gives you...
Sorry, I got my hands all in the way there.
Gives you a card reader, a USB-C, 2 USB Type A's, and a Thunderbolt pass-through.
So if you are actually charging it, though, you're only getting one of these C's.
Right. So if you're going to charge it, you're going to have to plug it into that thingamabob.
Yep, which is what I'm getting ready to do.
Also, on the back end of that right there is an HDMI port. So if you are floating around somewhere and you have a monitor available, you can plug an HDMI cable into the adapter and the monitor, and you should have 2 screens.
So what you're saying is if I download Netflix shows for my mom to watch onto my laptop.
You can plug it into the TV.
Mom doesn't have Netflix. Well, she could use Netflix, but she doesn't really because their internet in the country really sucks. Really sucks. And it's very expensive.
Need to look into Daddy Elon and see if she can get some Starlink.
God, wouldn't that be nice? All right, so what else did you have for me to open? Because
So,
that works very perfectly.
That plugs in, that works?
That's perfect, yeah.
All right, let's go for the mouse. Let's see if the mouse works.
Oh, you want to see if the mouse works? Okay. Let's plug my mouse in. I haven't used this mouse in
little
in
fucking
months.
teal baby blue.
Oh, yes, it's teal baby blue. It's my mouse.
Keyboard setup assistant?
Okay, I didn't really need to identifying your keyboard.
It's the one that comes on the MacBook?
Press the key immediately to the right of the shift key on the left side. Huh? Press the keys on the keyboard that can't be identified. This thing is confused.
I think it's ANSI.
But I don't have a keyboard. It's not a keyboard. It's a mouse. This is a mouse. Oh, but it's letting me use the mouse.
Skip. Just choose ANSI.
Fancy and done. Okay, as long as it's letting me use the mouse.
All right, so we got plug-in mouse working. That's a bonus.
Plug-in mouse works, and the MacBook is drunk and thinks I have a keyboard plugged up.
Yay! So, at some point we will download a copy of Davinci and install on here to make sure that works, because that's what we use for our editing, and we want to use the same thing between. And there is a version of Davinci for the M1 MacBooks.
Which is the whole reason that you liked this MacBook, was because there was a version of Davinci for it.
Right. But if you're going to be editing videos, you need space. So we have
a Rocket Nano.
A Rocket Nano 2 terabyte. So first thing people are going to say is, it's a MacBook, why didn't you get a Thunderbolt external drive instead of a regular USB-C one? Well, I looked at it, and every one of those that I looked at that were for Thunderbolt had a lot of people saying they were having problems with the drives overheating and failing. And also I looked at the speeds, and granted, the speed rating, it was basically about twice what you can get over USB-C, but what you can get over USB-C is still 2 to 3 times faster than you can get through a regular internal hard drive
this
usually.
is teeny.
So yeah, it's a Rocket Nano.
I don't think I knew that it was going to be that tiny. It's cute. I like it. All right.
So I figured I'd take the chance on the USB-C one, which is still supposed to do like 900 to 1100 megabytes a second.
So it comes with both. I can do I can do the C, or I can do the
Type A, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go with the C.
I figured I would.
That leaves your Type A open for something else if you have to plug it in.
Okay, that is plugged in now.
Right. And the other thing was the Type C one was like $120 less than the...
It says Rocket Nano.
Yay.
There's nothing on Rocket Nano, but
Yeah, there's nothing on it, but
it's there.
It's there.
Sweet.
So, this is going to be a relatively short video, but welcome to the newest member of the Kimchi Rednecks family.
Of the editing family.
Of the editing team. We have MacBookie.
On our next member of
I'm
the
just going to call him Bookie.
Bookie. The next member of the editing team, can they actually edit?
Well.
Wait, that's me, huh?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
So.
Hey, it is nice, though, having 2 of us able to edit now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there is that.
There is that.
But so we're going to have to figure out exactly how the editing will work on this, because obviously it's a laptop. It's not going to be as powerful or as fast. But Davinci supposedly works faster on Linux-based OSs, which no matter what anybody tells you, Macintosh is a shiny interface on top of a Linux core.
Yes, sir. Yes. I totally support that.
Right. Mac is not an OS, it's an interface.
Yes.
But, so since Davinci supposedly runs faster on this, well, on Macs, and they have a version of it that's coded specifically for these M1 processors, I don't know exactly what the speed difference will be. We'll have to figure that out.
We'll have to figure that out. I guess I'll be figuring that out. 17, right?
Yeah, I think you got to go to the actual website and download it.
I can get it right here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Groovy.
I just have to put my finger over here and agree for that, or give it my password.
All right. Well, we're going to install some stuff, and in case we don't come back, like, subscribe, do the internet stuff. And if we do come back, we'll let you know.
Hey, maybe we'll edit this particular one on the MacBook.
Yeah, maybe.